This is Avian from AK Auto Detailing. Today I'll be showing how I have my Ford E350 set up for auto detailing and other things I'm still going to add on to it. But for now, this is what I have set up, and I'll also be showing how I used to have it before and how I used to struggle doing auto detailing without my setup. So let's get right to it for the tour, and hopefully you enjoy the video. So first, let's start with the outside of the van, and let's work our way inside of the van to the middle of the van and then to the back of the van. Starting from the outside of the van, we got some issues we got to fix with the signal light, and then we're also planning to get new rims for the van to stand out more, and also polishing the van. And there's other little things we got to fix, but nothing major. We're also planning to put a ladder rack on top so we could have our canopy up there and a longer ladder to reach bigger vehicles, so help us out, more. And so let's get started on the inside. There's not really much on the outside that we need to do right now on our little tour, so let's get to it. First thing, as you can see, I have all the plastics removed from the sides of the van. There's no need of having them on there. It helps out even more not having them on there. I could attach other things. I could set it up where I could have the diamond plating, so I'm gonna set that up later on. I'm not all the way done with the van, so it's gonna look awesome when I have all that done. And then right here we have a Furman generator. Got a Costco. I think it's like the biggest generator they sell at Costco. Got it $200 off on the sale. No issue on the generator, just basically just too loud. Planning to get a quieter one, but the quieter the more expensive it is. Also, we have here my bottles of my spray bottles. Helps me so much better, makes me work even more faster. Just don't have to be overworking my fingers for no reason. Just these, I recommend getting these bottles right here. These are my temporary ones. I have my bug remover, my wheel and tire, my all-purpose, and I got some other stuff. These are not labeled, but I got my other stuff for waxing and polishing and all that. And then right here are my brushes, my DeWalt brushes, my drills and all that, so to clean the seats, carpets, or the mats. And also have this fan right here, this dry pod. Like I say, it comes in handy when it's cold outside and you need extra help to dry up the seats, the carpets. I recommend this dry pod. Works excellent. I haven't had no issues with it also, so I recommend this one right here. Right here I have my bottles I can refill right away. I don't have to take out the whole big old gallon to refill my stuff, so I put them in here. It makes it much faster. When I need some all-purposes, squeeze it, put water, and let's go. And then also for my soaps, and then my waxing stuff in the back, and clean my pads of my polishing pads and all that. And also we have here my IK Foam Pro 12. Nothing but good reviews on this. I say it's one of the biggest things that have been helping me doing interior detail. Doing it with these bottles here, it does make a difference, but when you upgrade to this, the bigger one, it's just much more easier. You save more time. You don't have to go back to the vehicle and refill your whatever you use to clean the seats. You got one of these, lasts you up to 2 to 3 cars depending on how the cars are. And you refill this with your air compressor. If you have an air compressor, connect it right here. You won't blow it up because it has a release, so it will release air if there's too much pressure, and you can hear it when it starts releasing, so you don't have to worry about putting too much air and it's gonna blow up on you. And we have our buckets right here. I'm missing like 2 brushes. I left them at somebody's house when I was cleaning the buckets. I left them on top of somewhere. And then have to wash my vehicles. And down here we have our pads, our clay mitts. Clay mitts are amazing. I was getting frustrated doing it with the clay bar, but like I say, these clay mitts, they help a lot. Got to apply wax, a machine apply wax. Got this at AutoZone, around for $100, and really worth it. Helps out so much. To apply shine to the tires. Some brushes to do the interior, the exterior, and then running out of this right here, this lightning fast sand extractor, but not really in need of it. If I have a steamer, you know, steamer does the job, and it's really good. And right here I have these scents. I really like this one right here. This is my favorite right here. This one too, but this one doesn't last long when I spray it in vehicles. You literally really can't smell it as much, so you have to overspray, but nobody wants to overspray a vehicle, you know. So right here we have our steamer right here. Great steamer, nothing but good reviews about it. There's some issues that it stopped working on me, but finding out it didn't break down, it just ran out of water. So I had to add water and start that up again. And here's my wand for my extractor. I have an Aqua Pro vac. Got this around 500. I recommend this one. Haven't had no problems, but if you're looking for one that, you know, throws out hot water, you know, well, this one's not for you, and you might have to, you know, pay a little bit more for something else that throws hot water. But this one right here, you know, does the job. I really recommend this one. Haven't had no issues. I've been having it, I'd say, over a little over a year, and let me tell you, I use it every week. Sometimes all week, and sometimes once in a while, but depends, you know, the weather also, and then the time of the year where people want the insides done. And also back here we have our vacuum, our rigid vacuum. I got the big one because I wanted, you know, really good suction with my 50-foot hose. And then I do recommend this one, or also the smaller one is also a good one, I heard. But I really just wanted the big one, you know, just gonna buy it once and that's it. And also we have here our blower, our DeWalt brushless blower. I say if you get one of these, I recommend you getting 2 batteries, because this is only gonna last you up to 2.5 cars, around 3 cars, to, you know, take off the water off, you know, some of your mirrors, your rims, or whatever. So I recommend getting 2 batteries for this if you're gonna you know, get one of these. And right here we have our stepping ladder, stepping stool, I mean. Really, I got the one at Harbor Freight, got that one on sale also. When I went over there, I seen it on sale, so I ended up getting it. And I got my canopy, you know, that's why I want to have a ladder rack on top to put these on top. I got my gasoline tank, really busted gasoline tank, but it holds gas. That's the most important thing. I have my setup right here on my tank, have it tied down. Better be safe than sorry, you know, because when you have a tank that big, 125 gallons, you know, you don't want it rolling behind you and, you know, smashing your head on the front of the window, you know. So I recommend you guys tie your water tanks down to prevent any accidents, because if you do get an accident, you know, God forbid, but, you know, the accident's probably not a cure, it's probably gonna be the water tank. So that's how I have my setup. So let's get right to the back, how I have that set up. And first thing first, as you can see, we don't have our diamond platings on the back also, and our bottle holders, but soon we'll get those. Later on, you know, we'll end up getting those. And I do recommend these guards right here. These guards, you know, put them in their clients' cars, and your hose of your pressure washer don't need to get stuck, or any other hose, like, you know, your electricity hose or whatever. So get these if you really don't want to struggle with keep on getting your hose stuck under the tires when you're working and frustrated. And right here we also have our rigid air compressor, 200 psi, 4.5 gallons. I do recommend this one. I'm planning to get a bigger one later on, but not anytime soon. This does its job. Does lose pressure after a while, and you just have to wait a little bit, but it does, you know, air up back pretty quick. And we have a Diablo reel right here, hose. And then as you can see, I have the tip of my Foam Pro 12, and right here I also have the attachment for I have a Vortex. If you're a detailer, you know, I recommend you getting a Vortex or any other, you know, brand, if whatever fits your needs. But do recommend that you get one of those. It helps you, you know, detail better and struggle less. And then our pressure washer here, we have it mounted down. Don't worry about this bolt, you know, this bolt didn't want to come off when I took it off its wheels and all that. But we have it mounted on this side and on the other side. nothing but good reviews on this one too. It's a Simpson. Kind of get a quieter one when this one gives out, but for now this one would also do. And we have it connected with the hose. This hose right here is a Uberflex. It's 100 feet. I got 100 feet because I don't want to struggle later on with 50 feet and it's on a reach, you know, it's places I need to reach. We have MTM hydro pressure washer gun. I got this one because where the reviews on it was really good on this one, and just wanted to buy one that if it drops, you know, I don't have to worry about the inside breaking and all that. So I do recommend that. There's other the same brands, but with a little bit cheaper ones, if that fits your need also. And right here we have our vacuum hose, 50 feet. It burned on this a little bit a few times, as you can see, and it's been burning on this. How I used to have my other setup, and then also see the blue from the pressure washer hose. That was just the paint burning the hoses. And then never had like major, you know, burns, but so glad with this setup how it is now. And then also right here we have our to fill up our buckets, or to fill up even our own tank right here. So the house I'm at right now has good pressure to, you know, to throw, so it can fill up from the bottom, and has a splitter, as you can see, one for the pressure washer and one for the green hose. This is our tank right here. It's 125 gallon. I got this one starting off also. Got it for $80 from somebody selling it outside their house. We have it bolted it down. They ain't going nowhere, like I said before. You know, better be safe than sorry, because it might not be the crash that kills you, it might be the water tank. But always, you know, take safety first on all your equipment. And right here we have our setup. Last but not least, the most important, our setup. We had to do some different adjustments to bolt it down, because around this section right here on both sides there's something under the van that doesn't let us drill all the way down, and we got to be real careful. So this is how we have it set up. And we also have these set up right here, as you can see better on this side, on both sides, so you know you don't get that movement on top, and it's really, you know, sturdy. So sturdy from the bottom and sturdy from the top. We bought all our stuff at Lowe's, some things at Home Depot, but as you can see I got this one at Home Depot, and I thought it was around the same material as this one, strong, but I guess not. So I'm gonna have to replace this one right here, and probably this one too. But for now, you know, I'll give you an update when I fix, you know, repair that, and then show you guys how I repaired it. And pretty much this is my setup. Thanks for watching how I have my setup on my van. Leave a comment, you know, maybe I can add one of your good ideas of how I have my van set up. But also, you know, subscribe, like for more videos. Stay tuned, because you know this is just the beginning, and I'll be also showing how I start my days and end my days in my auto detailing business. And thanks for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, and comment. I'll be reading the comments and replying and taking some comments into consideration.